We need to urgently have a government in place. Hopefully, the president would resign. We need to quickly put a plan in action. It has completely gotten out of control. There is no government, there is no prime minister, there is no cabinet. And I don't know whether the police are able to act. We haven't seen the president. He's holed up somewhere. So things are very, very dicey right now. So to get the country back to some sense of normalcy, we need to urgently have a government in place so that the law enforcement officers can control these mobs, because otherwise they could go berserk. The situation in the Treasury and the central bank is nothing to be happy about. We are in serious trouble. We need some sort of bridge financing to make sure that we have sufficient fuel, LP gas, coal, and without the coffers sufficiently filled to purchase these items, we have long power cuts. We have long lines of fuel and so on. So the situation is pretty bad. We need to really be able to quickly put a plan in action to be able to deal with the situation. So it's more than a bad patch. It's a pretty terrible situation. Well, I don't think the government has any support any longer. I mean, yesterday was absolutely turning point because the government, it was all for everyone to see, called up goons and thugs to the official residence of the prime minister and let them loose on the protesters. And what they didn't expect was the reaction of the general public. They caught the thugs and threw them into lakes and burnt buses. And unfortunately, several people also lost their lives. So if there was any confidence left in these people, that just dissipated yesterday. So now we are, like I said at the beginning, in a very precarious situation where that confidence needs to be rebuilt. And the only way that confidence can be rebuilt, in my view, is to have a new government. Hopefully, the president would resign because the cry for his resignation has gotten even louder post yesterday. Because otherwise, we are going to go into some crisis. I mean, of course, we are in a huge crisis, unprecedented crisis. And it could even worsen. And I shudder to think what might happen if there is no political solution in the next 24, 48 hours.